Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today's video is small daily habits I do to live an overall happier life. I think once you kind of feel content in your everyday is when you really feel happy and fulfilled. And not saying that every moment of every day is perfect when you do these little things, but they're just small habits you can do to get you to that place, to make you feel calm, to make you feel grateful. And when you start having those feelings of gratitude and thankfulness and contentment, that's when I think you really have that extra pep in your step. You seem like a more positive person. You feel happier and lighter every day. These are just what I do. Try some of them out or test out your own habits. And please comment what you do daily to make you feel a little bit happier in the comments. I'd love to read them and maybe implement some stuff in my own day. So starting in the morning, I am a Christian, and so a big place of not my happiness, but where my joy comes from is in my faith. And so I make sure to do some journaling, reading, and devotions in the morning. I do check my phone before I do this. I want to get in the habit of not checking my phone before reading. I think that will bring way more peace, but I do check my phone, and then I make my coffee and I read a Christian or a book of faith. I will do some journaling, I will pray, and that just really calms me and makes me think on higher things. You know, it makes me not get trapped in the day-to-day, my to-do list, what's going on in the world around me. It's making me realize there are bigger and greater things out there than myself, and it just puts me in a good connection with God, which I depend on. So the book I've been reading through lately, it takes me a while to read through books because I will only read a couple pages. It's not like I'm reading chapters and chapters, but a book I've been reading lately is The Circle Maker by Mark Batterson. Praying circles around your biggest dreams and greatest fears. It's been a great book. It's nothing new. It's been around for a little bit and people love it, but I'm just now reading it and it's been great. So doing a little bit of reading in the morning really centers me, and I know some people like to meditate, journal, whatever it may be. The next habit I do, and something I've really done more in 2020 because we've lost a little bit of that connection, is texting or calling someone without a motive. We text someone, it's like, oh, we want to hang out with them, so we're like texting them to try to make plans, or we want a resource that we heard them talk about, so we call them, we're like, oh, what was that recipe, mom, or what was this and that. But I find that when you call someone just to thank them for their friendship, I know like family really enjoys this, so I try to call my mom once a day just to see what's going on with her. Around holidays, I like calling grandparents and just chatting with them for a few minutes. I know it really makes their day. If someone pops into my mind, I think that's not by accident. I think that's like a divine moment. And so if a friend I haven't spoken to in a while kind of pops into my head, I'll make sure to text them, just be like, hey, I'm thinking about you today. How are you doing? You know, would you want to FaceTime? Or if when I'm in town next, do you want to get coffee? Like, I just kind of ask them how they're doing without a motive for myself. And I find that just being invested in other people's lives and praying for others is a way to kind of get the focus off of yourself again and more into like a bigger picture of the world. The next daily habit I do is saying hello to everyone I pass. I don't do this every day. There are definitely some days where I'm in a mood and I want to walk outside and I'm just like have my AirPods in, I'm just listening to music or a podcast, and I just don't want to talk to anyone. But I really do try to say hello, send a wave. If you get a coffee from a drive-through, you know, tell them good morning, like how's your day going, and actually listen. And I found that even connecting with strangers, you know, on the daily basis, just smiling, saying hi, is something that can brighten your day, but also theirs. And it's something that's pretty common in the South. You know, my friends will say, if they're not from here, like, oh, we walk by someone and, you know, they say hi on the walk. Like, I know that doesn't happen everywhere like it does in the South, but try to start implementing it and you'll find that it's just nice to make connections with strangers, even if it's just for half a second. Going along with that, I am a big advocate for random compliments, and I hate how this can sometimes be looked by bad, especially by girls. I think like if a stranger compliments your shirt, it's like, oh, does she actually really like it, or is she making fun of it? You know, the whole mean girls aspect. But for me, I love just complimenting strangers. I love complimenting friends. If a girl has cool nails, like she's checking me out at a cash register, I'll say, oh my gosh, I love that nail color. Or I'll straight up be just walking past someone. My boyfriend can attest to this. I'll just be like walking past someone in the mall and I like her shoes or his shoes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, those boots are so cool. And then, you know, they say thank you and keep walking. So I just love complimenting people because I know I love to get complimented. You know, no shame. If I'm really feeling my outfit that day and someone compliments me, I just want to talk about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I got this shirt from Target and da 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 da. So I love being complimented, and I know most other people do too. And so I think just giving compliments is a great way to, again, not only brighten your day, but brighten someone else's day. The next habit is I love using luxury products. And I know you're like, oh, that's too expensive, can't afford that. But in recent years, instead of buying a ton of products, I try to buy more luxury products. So this has to do with skincare and with makeup. I'm not buying every new product that comes out. I'll buy makeup 2 to 3 times a year or ask for it for a gift. But when I do, I rarely buy drugstore except for a few products. Just because the morning I do my makeup or I do my hair, I want it to feel like so nice and like a ritual and feel luxurious. And I love the packaging of higher end products rather than drugstore products. And it just makes me feel better to like look at the pretty packaging, know that this is a nice product before like applying it to my face, to my hair, to my skin. And the same thing goes for jewelry too. And I know jewelry can get expensive, but that's why I want to talk about today's sponsor, which is Ana Luisa. All the jewelry I am wearing in this video, I'm going to do close-ups too, is from Ana Luisa. I got my first few pieces from them freshman year in college, and I wear them more than any other jewelry I own. They are my go-to pieces, and that's why I'm so excited to be partnering with them on this video today. They sent me a few new pieces, including this gorgeous chain choker necklace that just a few days ago I realized said BU on it, BU, but now I just love it even more. It's going to be my go-to necklace, easy to sleep in, to wear, to layer. As you can see, I layered it with this older Ana Luisa necklace I have. And then I got these little dainty like clothespin earrings. I just think they're unique and cute and easy to throw in. Again, I like jewelry that looks and feels luxurious but is easy to wear. I don't want anything that's super heavy or clunky. And then I also got this gorgeous braided ring. I love their rings. I have another one as well. And so I love my gold jewelry. I love Ana Luisa's pieces because they feel and look and are luxurious, but at an affordable price point, guys. They have pieces starting at just $39, and right now they're actually doing an exclusive Black Friday sale. So I will make sure to put my link in the description box so you guys can shop. Like I've said, I've had their pieces for 3 years now, and they still look just as good as the day I first opened them. And what's so amazing about this company is they're all about sustainability, and they are actually 100% carbon neutral, which means they offset 100% of their carbon emissions, starting with sourcing of raw materials all the way to the disposal of their pieces. I love that they have a sustainable mission. I love they have affordable to higher end prices, so you can find a piece of jewelry that matches your wallet and your style. And again, they're just my favorite jewelry company, and I've started wearing more jewelry on the daily. Even if I'm, wearing just like a lounge set, I'll put on a little necklace, some rings, some dainty earrings, and it just makes me feel overall more put together. And like I said, using luxurious products on me just makes me feel good. And maybe it does it for you, and if not, that's totally okay. But it really does just make me feel chic and ready to take on the day. And I love Ana Luisa jewelry for doing that. So like I said, I will have the link in the description box. Check out their Black Friday deals and go shop, because the stuff is gorgeous and their sustainable mission makes it even better to shop. I also love decorating my space for making it feel cozy. I love my room. I just uploaded an apartment tour where you can see how I decorate our living room and our kitchen, but also for holidays, you can see I have a little pumpkin in the back. We started decorating for Christmas a little bit. I just love like when seasons change, and so I love like changing my routine every season, changing the decorations, changing the foods I eat. That's why I'm like, don't worry about being called basic for liking pumpkin spice. Like, it's fun. It happens once a year. We'll enjoy it for a few months. We move on. We look forward to it next year. I just love embracing the seasons and embracing change. And that's harder for some people if you don't love change, but I think embracing little aspects of change, like, oh, changing up the foods I eat in the winter compared to the summer, or changing up my workout routine to match what my body's feeling, like just embracing change, which includes like seasonal changes, decorating changes, just all of that, I really love. So my next daily habit is cooking for myself. Again, this is something that is really amped up in 2020 as we're not eating out as much, especially at the beginning of 2020. And also I now have an official kitchen at college, which is new for me this year. So I've been cooking, myself 3 meals a day, 5 to 6 days a week, and it's been great. I put on my music or a podcast or a YouTube video or Netflix show. I just like, having something playing, and I cook, or I'll cook with my roommate, and it's been fantastic to try out new recipes, try out new dishes, and cook some healthy, nutritious meals for myself, or some not so nutritious meals. We gotta have a balance. And then lastly, this is something that I think I've grown up with, and I've taken it with me into adulthood, and that is feeding your mind positive content. Ever since I was younger, my mom's this way, and so I never grew up watching horror movies, listening to super sad music, watching scary shows, watching any like content that was just more on like the negative side, I guess you could say. And I know some people love their sad music, they love their drama TV shows, and that's great. I just find for myself, I prefer the content I consume to be either uplifting, positive, educational, funny. I'll go for a comedic movie over like a thriller movie any day. And I just find that when I'm listening to positive music, when I'm consuming positive content, it makes me a more positive person. And so if you've been in a funk recently and you're really just feeling down and sad, you know, that seasonal depression is coming in, I highly recommend switching out your content, switching out the music you listen to be more upbeat, to be more fun, to watch a comedy show instead of a thriller or drama, and just see how that kind of changes your mood, even if it's subconsciously. I definitely think it does help. What we feed our minds is what we put out as well. So if you want to be more positive, then really try feeding yourself and your mind more positive things. So those are all the small daily habits I put into my routine. I don't want this video to come across like, oh, do these things and you'll be happy no matter what's going on in your life, because we all have trials and tribulations. Maybe there's something big going on right now that you feel like you just can't shake. That is okay. Like, life is full of ups and downs. It's not about the mountaintops, it's about the walking in between. I think that's from a country song. These are just the little things that can get you through the days of walking in between the mountaintops. You know, we're not always going to be at a high, we're not always going to be happy and perfect, and that's what makes life life and what makes life beautiful. And so again, these are just little things I do to kind of get me through my day, to help me to feel my best and to put positive energy out into the world. That is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye. Peace out.